Hello, I'm Şükrü and Gökırmak. I'm a second year computer engineering student at Bilkent University, and this is my Physics 102 project presentation. My project's aim was to demonstrate Faraday's law of induction and measure induced potentials at the ends of copper coils wrapped for different numbers of times. Firstly, we must talk about Faraday's law of induction. It states that the electromotive force around the closed path is equal to the negative of the time derivative of the magnetic flux enclosed by the path. For a coil wrapped around n times, the induced potential is n times the potential of a coil wrapped once. The setup used to conduct this experiment was a 30 centimeter ruler, 3 copper coils with the same area but with different wrapping numbers, a magnet on a small metal rod, a multimeter, and a camera. The 30 centimeter ruler was placed vertically behind the coils to measure height, and the multimeter was connected to the two ends of the copper wires. Afterwards, the magnet was placed on the center of the coil. Then, with the help of the metal rod, the magnet was lifted upwards, producing a change in magnetic flux. This change in magnetic flux was proportional to the velocity of the magnet. To get the velocity of the magnet, the camera footage was analyzed, and the average velocity of the magnet for each measurement was recorded. This procedure was done 3 times per copper coil type, with 3 coil types in total. This measured induced potentials and their lines of best fit can be seen here. There were no theoretical values that could be produced because of the experiment's nature, but the general trend of the measured values was statistically consistent with the assumption that the change in magnetic flux was proportional to the velocity of the magnet. Of course, there may have been errors in the measurements. One inaccuracy could be that the multimeter sample rate was too small to record measurements accurately. Another could be that the lifting of the magnet was done inaccurately. In conclusion, Faraday's law of induction was demonstrated and measured.